Let's jump right in and learn a chord progression for the ukulele. First chord we're going to work on is the C chord. So our third finger is going to play this third fret on the first string for the C. Now let's just use our thumb for a second, and we're going to go down strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do that with me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now let's go up to the A minor chord, which is second finger, the middle finger chord. On the top string, the fourth string, second fret, that's A minor. Now keep that second finger there for the next chord, which is F. Our second finger is going to drop to the second string, first fret for an F chord. And we're going to do that for 8 strokes. So let's do the F chord for 8 strokes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now let's go back to C. So we're going to do 4 strokes C, 4 downstrokes for A minor, and 8 for F. So here we go. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to C. Okay, now let's talk briefly about strumming. So when you strum just regular old downstrokes, these are called quarter notes if we're beating on the quarter. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are called quarter notes. Just like you have 4 quarters in dollar, there's 4 quarter notes in a measure of 4/4 time. The next division of that are eighth notes. And in order to do that, we can go with your thumb, we can go down and then up with your finger, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so that actually works as 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That's a great strumming pattern too. So let's actually incorporate the second one, the 8th note strumming pattern, into our chord progression. So we're going to do 4 beats of C, 4 beats of A minor, and 8 beats of F. Down, up, strumming pattern. Here we go. 3, 4. Down, up, 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and back to C. There's a famous joke about Mozart, little Mozart running around playing the piano and or playing any instrument, I guess, and he would play a chord progression. And then just leave it like unresolved, and his dad would be like, would you please resolve the chord? So I always joke about that. But anyway, always resolve back to the 1 or the C chord in this case. So now let's think about one more thing. I like this down, up, stroking pattern if I were to hold my fingers like this, like I'm like, okay, man, or I'm holding a pick. And your fingernail on your index finger is kind of like the pick. So I go downstroke with my fingernail, and then on the same finger, I kind of go up with the fleshy part of my fingertip. So, you're kind of doing that way. And to me, that allows me to play a little faster. Like if I'm going to go 3, 4, down, up, 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 down, up. It gives me a little more consistency with my playing, and I can actually add in much faster picking as well. So let's try that. Let's do that. Put your tips together, and it's almost like your thumb is going to support as your finger goes down. So as your finger's being plucked against this way, your thumb is like supporting it. This isn't a very strong joint, as you know, and so I think the finger or the thumb can kind of help prevent it from bending back and getting hurt. So let's try that. Let's do our chord progression, C, A minor, and F as we do this. 3, 4, down, up, 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 down, up. 8 of these. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to C. Okay, so what did we work on today? We did our C chord, A minor, and F, and then we did strumming patterns with the thumb, downstrokes. We did eighth note patterns with the thumb and the finger up. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we did our other strumming pattern as if you were holding a pick. So stay tuned. There'll be more. We're going to work on all sorts of music theory, things like that, that'll help you play the ukulele more. If you want to learn more about the channel, subscribe and like if you can, and check out my website, singwithjosh.com.